Welcome back to another reading with the Healing Feeling. Today we are going to do a career reading as it was requested. And this is going to be a collective reading, so do go ahead and take what resonates and leave what does not. And if this reading resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, do go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. I feel like that card wants to stay out, so we'll just go ahead and take that for general energy. You have the Knight of Wands, the Tower in reverse, the Nine of Swords, as well as the Queen of Cups. Now I'm going to pull clarity for each of these cards because it helps me to get a more full and complete picture. You have the Star here clarifying the Knight of Wands. You have the Four of Swords in reverse clarifying the Tower. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse clarifying the Nine of Swords. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse clarifying the Queen of Cups. This looks like an interesting reading. Okay, let's begin. So, first of all, with the Knight of Wands upright and the Star, I'm seeing that you're going to have a very rewarding experience with an action that you are about to take. Okay, so we'll get into that further in a while. With the Tower in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, I see that you actually have, you haven't been taking as much breaks and resting as much as you should. You've actually been working very hard on whatever it is that you're doing, and if not, then you at least have the intention to, and you plan on it. But with the Tower up there, I'm seeing that since it is in reverse, I'm seeing that you're building strong foundations at the moment. Okay, so this is just a reminder that it's good to work hard and it's rewarding, obviously, like we were saying. But at the same time, even though you're building some strong foundations here career-wise, and you're building some strong skills and things of that nature, you should always remember to take breaks and rest because it is important so that you can avoid burnout. On the flip side, it is also a testament to how much you value what it is that you do and how much rewards you actually are going to receive from this, because this does show someone working very hard. This is the energy that I'm getting from this. Okay. With these two cards, this combination suggests to me that you may be neglecting personal relationships and emotionally related things in your life to a certain extent, maybe not completely, but at least to a certain extent. And there's some anxiety that may have transpired in your past. And this is due to the fact that you might not actually be connecting with people as much as you should be, because it feels like you're very focused and driven at the moment. And you may not, like I said with these two cards, you may not be giving yourself enough time to rest, connect with people, and just be balanced in terms of work-life balance. Maybe you're in school as well, and you've just been studying and studying and studying, and it is causing you anxiety because it's a heavy workload and you feel like it's taking you away from rest and friendships and relationships, etc., etc. You might not actually have like felt that way because you're so hyper focused, I see. But this is something that might be causing you subconscious anxiety. With the two queens here opposing each other, I see that you're not focusing enough on your emotions and you're focusing a lot on your finances. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, don't get me wrong. You are a person that has a lot of emotional maturity and capability for emotional security and happiness with the Queen of Cups here. But you're also someone who is capable of big things in their career and big things financially. And I really see that for you. But these cards are talking about creating a balance between the two aspects of your life. Now let's get back to the positives here. Like I said, you have been working very hard on something, and this shows that the actions that you've been taking or the actions that you're about to take are going to result in something that brings you absolute joy, happiness, hope, and it's written in your destiny. I want more clarity on that. The King of Cups. One more. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so a couple things I'm noticing here. You had the Queen of Cups and now you have the King of Cups coming out. So this shows that you're going to be harmoniously blessed in terms of your emotional life and in terms of your relationships, especially when it comes to work. So do know that if you are in some type of a group project, whether that be in your career, in your professional life, or in school, or in work, these relationships with these people are going to produce vibrant and creative ideas and good teamwork with this harmony here that I'm seeing. So yeah, do rely on others when you get the chance, because these coworkers or other students or potentially other people in your life that you're building some sort of a venture with, they're going to actually care about your success. And not only that, but they're going to motivate you to act on your good ideas. And if you're not seeing this, then with the energy that I'm seeing, it's time to build relationships like that. So put yourself in situations where people support your work and people support your decisions and people support your ventures and your goals. So your inspired ideas, let's take a look at how they are going to progress. And we're going to pull an astrology card. You have Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. This is an amazing sign because it talks about your ideas and your ventures and the actions that you're going to take when it comes to your career being very expansive, growing, exploding, and also being just very lucky, as these are all things that have to do with this planet. Now, I'm going to get a couple clarifiers on that, and then we're going to pull an oracle card from the Wealth deck. How will this person's ventures result? In a way that provides value to yourself, value to others perhaps even, and in a way that expands your knowledge and wisdom, in a way that expands your skill set, in a way that helps you grow spiritually and helps you grow mentally. Any other pertinent information? Your finances are going to be looking up based on the choices that you're going to be making career-wise, and a painful cycle of financial lack is coming to an end if you have been experiencing that. I just want to let you guys know that getting the Jupiter card was a really big deal, because it means that fortune is definitely in your favor career-wise, as well as it's right next to the star. So any action that you take at this current moment is likely to result in favorable outcomes. This is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune energy, almost. So let's pull a closing oracle card. You have abundant assembly, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier with the people that you're surrounded by. $2 million minds make for a multi-million-dollar mind as it multiplies and compounds. And I'm seeing here that working with others is going to be to your benefit, or studying with others is going to be to your benefit. And to not take lightly that when we surround ourselves with, like, okay, so this is the analogy I'm going to give you for this card. Apparently, we are most alike to the 5 people that we're closest to. And if those people drain you and take from you and don't respect you, then you're likely to be someone who struggles with a lot of anxiety and mental discomfort. But if those people are supportive and people that you can look up to, and people who also share your passion and have great ideas as well, then that will only help you to learn and to grow and to expand and to basically become someone who is going far in life, in their career and in their finances. So you're actually being told by this card right now that your finances are likely to become more abundant and your career is likely to become more purposeful if you surround yourself with the right people. So that's people who emotionally value you and value your skill sets, as well as just value you in general. Last couple tarot cards to close off the reading. 10 of Pentacles. You are building something real right now. I feel like with the cards that we got previously, because we don't have any like really like bang, like in your face kind of cards, like the Ace of Pentacles or anything like that, I feel like you're currently on the first stepping stones towards a journey that is going to bring you a lot of prosperity. So this is kind of like, it's not a past, present, future reading, but this is kind of like what I'm seeing in your further future. And it has to do with the energy that you're in right now. Obviously, make sure to rest and relax, but don't sell yourself short for the fact that you've been working as hard as you've been working, because I'm seeing a future filled with support, filled with financial abundance, filled with love, filled with rewards, recognition, acknowledgement, and things of that nature. 1 or 2 more. Five of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups. This card talks about someone from your past, and this card talks about, or something from your past, and this card talks about feeling like you've been taken advantage of, or having to walk away from something that is unfair to you, among other things. So this is just a little bit of extra advice for those of you who are not currently in a position where they're very happy with where they're at career-wise, or school-wise or work-wise, etc. Is if you're in a situation where you feel like you have to leave an old situation to find a better one, this is, sorry about that. This is confirmation that whatever you decide to do instead is going to be blessed with luck. Okay? So that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!